Okay. I'll just set up the voice or the whatever they're called.
They're live with fucking bananas.
Now remember, kids, to fuck your bananas.
Banana milk. Although this is
Wait.
more of a smoothie than a milk. You have that
Okay.
liquid.
You're right. That's too much. Remember, kids, to peel your bananas before you...
I'm waiting for the humor to set in.
Eat it?
I'm not being humorous.
That one brought me. So there's a scale of humor points.
The
0 to
hesitation
100.
you were trying to
one-
finish.
That one got me to like
sentence.
5. I felt a string on the corner of one side of my mouth trying to pull
Felt
it
you were
into
going
his
in a
mouth.
good direction.
No. I have not been on here for 3 weeks, and I feel like being sassy.
Okay.
It is
For
also
5 weeks, Daddy. It's been 5
it's
weeks.
like a morning.
Numbers, Daddy. Do you do them?
Last session, the party talked with Sophia and Xavier Driscoll and met their son Kronos Driscoll. The party snuck in to meet Velen Harpel, who is some form of trophy deeper in the archives of the Driscoll Manor Library. And she shared a lot of information as one of the few people they have met that has experienced a long time in Barovia, but is originally from beyond Barovia. At the wee hours of the morning, as the party begins to fade in the manor, Senator Ven Havenlight asked to meet with Meshadieme in Krezek, saying she needed help urgently with something.
Can I clarify how that happened? Like, was it in complete privacy or was it like openly within like multiple, like in a hall?
Probably in like a small hallway. She, quick step to catch up to you and, pulled you into a small.
Okay, so it was
Corridor.
private. That's fine. If it wasn't, I would have probably done something.
The noise of the party is fading down in the manor. It's just a quiet night in Driscoll Manor. The morning is yours.
Okay, so
Oh.
we slept.
Wait, can
What?
we say that?
Long
'cause I
rest?
think there were some discussions
Yeah.
that wanted to happen amongst us. Do you think we could fast forward to that night, or rewind to that night to have some
Fast
convos?
forward, rewind.
It's still very early morning. It's
Oh, okay.
He's talking about like AM.
I got the
We haven't slept yet.
timing wrong. Yeah. Okay.
We haven't slept, shall
I'm gonna see if I can figure out where Grim is. I'll be back. Unless you want to come to the room and maybe
I
check
think
with
we
me.
said he was passed out somewhere. I'll come to the room.
I don't know where I am.
Did he not go back?
We
to
can
his
just say
room?
he's mingling at the party while we were doing the interview.
I thought we said he was passed out drunk somewhere.
I thought we said he was back at the room or something.
Where do you want to have that?
Grim, where are you?
Yeah, where
I don't know, bro.
do you want to be, homie?
We could all be wrong.
I honestly don't even remember what the fuck happened at the end of the last session that I attended.
We just.
It's a murder
It was
mystery
just
conclusion.
a party, yeah.
Murder
Murder
mystery, yeah. And we
Murder
got all
mystery.
called into the room
Yeah.
with the Manor Lords.
You know what? I'll come with you, Janus, and then maybe we can
Sorry.
share with Grim. Gone on. Wait,
Cool. Yeah, I could just
Janus,
be
you
mingling
okay
with
there?
people. I'm fine with that.
Janus.
Sorry,
Yes.
yeah. Let's go find him.
Yeah, there you go. Let's go find Grim. Grim, where are you?
I don't make. Oh fuck! I forgot about roll 20. God damn it!
We don't need it yet.
I'm mingling with people in a
Mingling?
room where there's party members and being gregarious. And yada yada yada.
Grim.
Yes.
Having a good time?
Always.
Good.
We have some words that we need to be speaking with you.
At your, earliest convenience.
At my earliest convenience.
If it's a year from now, that won't work.
Yes, absolutely. I'll go wherever the fuck. we're
Should we
going.
go to our room?
I don't know if anywhere is safe with what we just concluded with Dallan and the Lord and Lady.
I don't either, but the conversation has already happened in this building, so I don't think it matters.
I know. But far be it from us if we say it once and they hear it, shame on them. But, if they hear it twice, shame on us.
Sounds fine.
Grim, we need to go to Krezek.
Okay. Yes, absolutely. Well, there's some places that we need to go to, and if that's the first, then that's fine.
Where's some of those places on your spyglass? Do you remember?
Crescent is one of those places.
Crescent is one of those places.
And do you remember where one of those places is that you wanted to go?
Grim,
There's one there.
When you look through your spyglass, you see one at Krezek. One is also in that direction, kind of in a, more northwards towards the lake. And then there's the one south towards the waterfalls in the south.
Yes, and wasn't there one on the?
And there's one on the pirate camp.
Yeah. Krezek is fine with me. We must end the festivities. Whatever group he was talking to, he'll make a quick bet and bow and follow you out. I do need to pick up my crystal ball before I leave though, since I paid for it.
When is it going to be finished? Tomorrow morning?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it would be sometime in the night. It would be gift wrapped on your bed.
There it is.
Good.
You do notice it smells slightly of alcohol, but still looks okay.
Why did we suddenly need to go to Krezek? Is that how we called it Kresk in my other Barovia games?
Well,
That's what the DM was calling.
That's funny.
we had a conversation with the Lord and Lady.
Of here. Ooh.
Yes, it was,
Invigorating.
yeah, but, we know that there are many things that we need to check out in Krezek. The thing that I want to check out is the vineyard, which is there. We know the wine has addictive properties, so I caution you on drinking it. Any more than you already have. And I know the others have a few things they want to look into as well, I believe. I don't have it written down, but the thing that they were looking into for the Kalimvor
Bishop.
Yeah, the
bishop stuff is there as well.
There's
correct?
supposedly a schism that happened in this world with the god.
Branches of the church is called the First Schism.
Yep. And that seems to be one of the sources of it, as well as a vineyard that the rat wants me to interact with, and the vineyard that we're invested in figuring out what the hell's happening around here. So,
What's the name of the vineyard?
double jeopardy, I suppose.
They never gave us a name, but the alchemist who is from the vineyard,
His name is
him and his
Zazimos.
brother- The alchemist was Zozimos, and his brother owned the vineyard. So I think they worked on this wine stuff together.
Whereas
Zozimos.
Quantos.
Well, I suppose we must rest here today.
Yeah.
Is and then we will leave at our earliest convenience. Are we sure we don't want to do the deal with the rat first? I know that is
Which one?
important for-
Oh, we already did.
No, the finishing it, to make sure that nothing bad happens to our friend here.
What do you mean?
Well, you. If you don't do the deal, I'm assuming that
It's already done.
oh, you've
Part
gone
of
to the
his deal is
vineyard.
to go to Kresik.
The
Okay.
vineyard's on the way to Kresik.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So going there is doing the
It's a part of
deal
the
for
task.
him,
We just
so
have to
that
make sure to
works well.
return the rat. That's all.
So
Sounds
you
good.
head to bed, and despite the early hour of the morning, you manage to wake up seemingly around 8 or 9 a.m. in the morning.
I would have been talking with Renok and have him help me track down from where is that place? You remember the hole in the wall behind our thing, and we found blood in the mattress?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking we could use the scent of the blood and try and track the creature or person before we head out. So something I would try to talk Renok into helping me with. I don't know if what's Jodie's character name again? Maefyre.
Maefyre.
Yeah. I
So
don't know
you
if
want to
Maefyre
track?
wanted.
You want to track something down the hole?
Yeah. So we have blood, right? That's probably the best thing to track with. So if how good is your scent tracking, Renok? You think you can figure out where we went?
I must admit it's one of my better qualities. I can't really do it as I am. As a bear, though, I can help you in a much better way. But you must understand, it's not like I have complete control over that form. I can't turn it back so willingly. You can try, but it might fail. Do you understand that?
If you have enough blood, I
Oh,
should be able to
that-
assist.
You might fail to turn back.
Does that mean you get
I
stuck
might
in the
fail
form?
to turn back at an appropriate time, and as if I stay in that form for longer than I should, I eventually get more bear tendencies. It's why I use it
tendencies.
periodically, and I don't stay in the form for too long.
Okay. How long do you
where
think
we are.
your time limit is? So we know how
There's
long
no
we have.
time limit. It doesn't work that way. I can continuously try to turn back, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I want you to bear responsibility if I start doing things I don't want to do.
Oh, you want us to kill you? I can do that.
That's not what I asked. Maybe just knock me out.
Right, to death.
That-
Knock out a
Understood.
bear.
I'll be fine. I'll just fly away.
That's the point. I am a bear. Not exactly easy.
Let's
Not
get
to mention,
moving.
we're in a manor.
We have everything we
Okay.
need.
Scary.
All right, fine. Just realize I have to.
I will tap your shoulder. I believe in you. And you get guidance.
For 10 minutes?
So go fast.
Chef, I've actually forgotten. I can willingly turn into a bear whenever I want, right? Do I have to roll for that? I forget.
No, you can.
Okay, cool. All right. Just don't do anything stupid.
Don't do
And I
anything.
change.
Famous last words.
Give me a perception check to see if you can pick up the scent.
With advantage. I have advantage as a bear.
You do have advantage, and you have guidance.
And guidance too. Okay, it is
Security
22.
breach. There's a bear in our secret hallways.
22.
D4.
You can roll the
for-
D4,
for
Renok.
guide. D4 for
Sorry?
guidance.
Roll the D4 for guidance and you can get
and
higher.
D4. Wait, really? I thought that would have done.
That's-
Okay,
that's
one
guidance.
Second, 23.
this is old blood, and it's not pulling you too strongly, but it does lead you to a small brick in the wall that seems to be a little bit loose. And you find a note there.
Okay.
Can I fit in the hole?
No, it's just a regular sized brick.
Okay.
But it seems like, the little treasure trove in the wall has just an unbound page of it. But the interesting thing about this note is it's signed at the bottom with a -Z.
-Z.
Oh,
What's
zim,
that
zim,
do?
zim, zim, zim,
Zim Zam Zimbalor.
Zizimo, zim, zam, zimbalan.
Do we know anything beginning with a Z?
I can't
Yes,
really talk.
the alchemist whose
Zozimos.
name was Zozimos.
Zazimos.
Zozimos.
Oh, yeah. You
Oh right, yeah, in the notes, in those pages you found. Is
Mhm.
the handwriting the same? Is it the same language?
It appears to be very similar. Do you want to give a perception check to check more closely?
Yeah, is it this? Well, me.
Can I persuade the writing to tell me?
Who wrote you?
I-
Where's Rachel?
Intimidate the writing.
Where is she?
I'm supposed to get advantage on this.
This is a bit comforting
up.
to me, actually.
Wait, let me do it again. I meant to get
Where's
advantage.
Rachel?
Oh no, Renok did it.
Kisses.
No, I can. I have it for my smell. I smelt it. I can't have advantage for anything else. You want to smell
Oh.
the note?
Yeah. Give it a
No.
good sniff.
The
Wait,
same,
no, I
we
get-
don't know if
I
the
get
same
advantage,
person
hold on.
wrote it. We just know that
Actually-
the alchemist here was.
Well, fuck that. I got 14.
With the 14, you think it's the same person.
Actually,
What language is it written in?
It's common.
It's common.
Written in bear. Scratch mark.
chef.
It's
Yeah. You can be, Jodie asked for it. Can
Wookie.
I actually smell the letter to see if I get any distinct smells off of it?
Yeah, yes. Give it a sniff.
Yeah. This smells like the dried blood that's on the mattresses.
Oh, okay. So it smells. The blood smells the same.
What about anybody leaving the room? Do you get any sense of like the entrance and exit of the room?
Oh, I found a shiny.
We did.
Sorry.
Good for you.
We did. Where did we see the guy from who was speaking at us? Like just outside our place,
The guy
So
that
if
was
he-
speaking at us.
peeking through the wall at us.
Yeah, you think you heard the footsteps behind your rooms right here.
So if we try to track that, how would that go?
I think you did. Someone did a footstep check and saw that
Oh,
their
yeah,
steps
yeah,
ran out
yeah.
into the hall and
It
were
was me.
intermingled with others.
Right. Okay, so we never figured that out because it was a dead end.
I'm gonna just nudge Janus for a moment to get his attention, and when he looks at me, I'm just gonna give him a very discerned, like the disdain, the look while sniffing the air.
Ow! Ow!
You know, if you get out of that furry suit, I can talk to you.
Wait, so he can't communicate, or you're trying to communicate?
I'm a bear. I'm a bear. But let's see.
Okay, but you can't talk. So you can...
Okay, you see me try to do something, struggle, and just pant.
He can't change. We have to kill him.
I start hiding behind the others.
What?
I do one of these like okay symbols, and then I tick off a number.
That is exactly how a bear
Really
sounds.
trying to
It's
keep
uncanny.
themselves in the right context.
It's very easy to be a bear. They just make grunty noises, Jodie. Anyway.
Why are you biting me?
I
You
I
can
give you
transform
some.
at will into the bear form or not. So if you want to transform quickly and say something, that's fine.
Are you sure? Because I rolled and I failed.
What does that mean?
That's mostly in combat. If you're not doing
Oh,
an
okay.
aggressive thing,
We have a lot
you
of
can do this
time,
pretty
is what he's
freely.
telling you.
Okay, all right. You know what? I'm just gonna try transform back. I go straight to Grim. No, and I go straight to Janus. Two smells, but very distinct. One was familiar, but I couldn't quite put my paw on it. The other one was evil.
There's a
Very
third
evil.
one, and he like fans your breath away. 3 smells.
I walk away. I do all this for all of you, and this is what I get. Honestly, why am I even here? I could be having more wine.
That was
Could also
pretty-
have
You
more
should
hygiene.
be having.
I know it's bad for me. You think this is any better?
Listen, the way Grim looks is disgusting, but the way you smell is far worse.
Wait, so as a bear, do you get inebriated?
Not all of it, just your mouth.
No.
The wine plus the
I do
bear
believe
transformation
bears
must
can
have
get
just did
inebriated.
do any favors for you.
I just changed for a little bit. I'm still the same as I was before. Like, and
I kind of
Jodie,
wanna say
he's referring to my blood as opposed to how I actually smell.
Oh, okay. So can I ask you a question about the blood? Can you gain any garner any information from it, like how old the
only-
blood is, how long it's been there?
Only from that roll from what
Well,
Chef said.
If you want to garner the age of the blood, you could do another perception check. Look a little bit more closely at it.
Maybe not.
Can I have?
Yeah.
Can I do that?
I can assist with it if it's blood related.
Bring it to the
Okay.
lab.
I
give it
have
to
a
forensics.
survival skill, so if that helps.
Yeah, we need a
Survival
blood.
and perception.
We have a mobile blood lab.
I got +4 in perception.
I mean, I'm the potion
Yeah,
guy, so
Alchemy.
Man.
Who has the highest roll here?
Mine's a
What are we
4.
trying to
Of
do?
what?
Oh,
Sorry?
4.
Mine's a 4, but
I'm-
with certain things I get advantage.
I do believe I am an expert in blood.
You know what? Rob, you roll. I'm not be bad with
What are we trying to do?
The blood here is pretty old here. This is, the deep rust red,
15.
dried for probably years at this point, and the cobwebs and other indicators here. No one's been here in quite some time. If anyone was using this room, it's for storage.
Mm.
You would also remember that Zozimos hasn't lived here in
Long
a
time.
long time, so
Long time.
everything in
Other
this room is
questions?
very old.
Do we think that Zazimus is still alive, or are we thinking this is someone that's died a long time ago?
Hope
Hard to
it's not.
say. Just
Either
met someone
or
that was
at this
supposed to be
point.
dead and is still alive 300 years later in their time, but 20 in mine. So
Well, I don't understand that whole thing out. That makes no goddamn sense to me, because how
It's
are
not
how
supposed
are
to.
Your age. Okay, all right, whatever. Maefyre's throwing her hands up.
Maefyre,
bloody hell.
it seems something more is going on here, and we've only just scratched the surface of this.
the more time we spend in this room, the less time we have walking to Krezk. Let's get the fuck out of this mansion. It drives me insane.
Speaking of which, I'm going to go up to Grim, take him to the side, but I don't want to look right at you because you look disgusting. So she's just like, so just so that you are on the same page as everybody else. When we met with the Lord and Lady Driscoll, we discovered that the Lady Driscoll Sophia is Janus's sister that he talked about earlier. Yeah, so keep it a little. Also, I was supposed to. The reason I am the way I am is because I was kidnapped from my family and was supposed to be married to the man of the manor, and he introduced me as his first wife, which is not true because I never married him. I never went through that. I escaped, and now I'm worried that the lady's gonna try and kill me out of jealousy. So, there you go.
Thank you.
Oh, also, apparently Janus has been gone for 700 years. and
Get
I
the
don't know if
fuck
I have
out
any
of the
more.
door.
You're not here. I took him to the side.
I am finding you after pushing them out the door.
So yes, you should probably wash your hands.
No
so we can
more
have a bit You look
information
disgusting.
sharing until we are out of this fucking house.
Fine.
Out of curiosity, Janus, you're not claustrophobic, are you?
He is.
Only when I'm with you and a bad breath. Get the fuck out of the house.
I'm going. God, he's so cranky today.
Today.
You definitely notice Renok. He's
wonder why.
very like big countenance
Tense.
chain once she gets outside. Big time. So your suspicions, not hiding it.
You head outside the manor gates, and it's now morning, and you can hear someone moving in the kitchen, but there is not a lot of activity this morning. Seems the party's done a good job of letting people out efficiently. Even the people who aren't drinking are exhausted from the festivities and trying to keep up with it. So the front doors are locked when you get there, but you can open them from the inside. But you also find the main gates are only slightly ajar, enough that you could squeeze through. But Mariusz is notoriously absent this morning.
Well, I was about to say it looks like everyone lived through the night, but I don't know where Mariusz is.
Probably doing something that he's supposed to be doing.
I'm just trying to lighten the air.
No, it's all good. Renok, do you think you can push this a little bit further ajar for us and we can get out of here?
I can do this.
Give
Do
me
a
a
roll for
strength
this.
check.
I have 22 in Trev.
Yeah, you can push the doors open, actually. It doesn't need a check here. And
Finally,
you
a door open without any issue. Sorry.
you find yourselves on the road to Crescent.
On the road to Crescent City.
You will now go
we did-
down in history as the bear who opened the door.
We
I
got
need
changed,
someone-
right? Because technically we're still in our party outfits.
Oh yeah, I mean I did.
Yeah, you
Well,
guys,
same
you
as
guys
what
slept.
this morning.
Yeah,
You
that's
you slept in your party outfit, but
Oh,
that-
yeah,
I
so
mean,
we need to
that's-
mark a
didn't
long
sleep
rest.
here.
That's on you, basically.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
take
oh,
off
oh, we
a
slept.
long rest here.
Okay.
Oh, I actually thought
I
that
think
we
it-
left after the party. Okay.
Also, I marked off the stuff for my blood ritual in the morning, Chef, just so you're aware.
Okay.
I need to mark off one bardic inspiration. So I did a thing.
You head on the road. I
I'm
need
gonna
someone to
miss
give me a D100, and then I need a D20 as well.
I will roll a d20.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'll do the 100.
Giant, biggest.
Yeah, she doing the 100?
D20.
Up to you. You want?
You can do it.
A 2,
You can do it.
I think. Yes. The dice really are.
57.
2.
So close to a better number.
Oh, a little far away.
Okay. You get to you're heading westish towards Crescent, correct? So you head towards this crossroads that's again has the remains of the old windmill, and continue westward. Your path kind of heads through the ruins of Vallaki once again, and you're in this young growth forest. And as you leave that area of town, there is a cart right before a bridge, and there is an old lady in the cart who beckons you over and kind of says, "Come here, come here, come here."
Can I do a perception check just to see how she looks? Any nefariousness?
She is. Are you trying to look really closely, or are you just trying to get the initial description here?
I'm trying to look very, very closely.
Yeah. Perception.
10 now.
She's an old lady. She's not standing up to meet you. She is kind of like perched in her little cart. Looks like she's got a few baubles and wares set out in front of her, so some type of vendor. Her hair is gray and unkept, kind of tangled and weaving all over the place. She's got a big wart on her nose and looks like age isn't treating her too kindly, so not a very beautiful looking old person. Come here. Come here.
Hello?
Hello.
What can we do for you?
What can I do for you is the real question. I've got exactly what your deepest desires are right here in front of me. One for each of you. A mere 10 gold will get you exactly what you want in this world. You there, big man. You want the mountains to bend to your whim. And so I have... Hold on, I lost the notes.
Yes?
I have
Continue?
something for you, but I lost it. 1 second. For you, Renok, I have you a ring that will slowly make you as strong as stone.
I didn't tell you my name.
That is inconsequential to what your desires are.
Who are you?
I am nobody important.
Baba Lasagna.
Just a traveler along the road. No,
It's
I'm
funny,
not
we
that old
actually
hag.
come across someone who's called Nobody.
Baba
What do you know
Uh,
about Lasagna?
Ravioli.
Somebody who knows our names.
I
Linguini.
know you too, Maefyre.
Oh.
I have
Why does
here
that not surprise me?
a magic twig, Maefyre. You crack this
Sure.
twig, and it will uncover all of the secrets of you and your party members.
Sure, yeah.
Why are
All
you
it takes
trying-
is 10 gold, and all of your answers are yours.
For a twig, yeah.
I'ma do a bullshit detection insight
Have you got
check.
any magic beans as well? I'll have those whilst you're at it. Throw 'em in.
The
No magic beans.
Were real? Just to be clear.
You do not want those in this campaign. Trust me.
What? You're just trying to... Are you trying to tell if she's lying?
The item she's selling, she's lying, and maybe who she is. Like
Okay.
she's trying to cover something up about that.
She said
Uh,
she was no one important. That
yeah,
could be
give
personal
me an
opinion.
insight at first.
Okay, blue or black? I'll do blue. 22.
Nice.
She does not seem to be lying. She's got your names right, so...
Yeah, but how does she know them? That's something's up. I'm trying to figure that out.
It's because we're player characters and our names are above our heads.
That's
Can we
true.
ask her? Can we ask her name?
That's how we got our fifth
what's your
viewer.
name?
My name's not important. I don't have one.
Refer to you as something. Well, what if we come back to shop again? Hmm?
Oh, I won't be here again. I'm what they call a transient feature of the lands.
You want us to engage in business with you? You know our names.
We
Well,
rolled a
if
we
we
two
roll a
on the
57
table.
in, if we might come across her.
Oh my god.
You can call me Gram.
Right,
Graham
you're giving us the
Cracker, love it.
Decency and respect and giving us a real name. Why should we listen to anything you have to say?
Mayfire,
You can
we
call
are
me
polite and
Gram
shall
Meemaw.
answer you.
I'm Graham Mimo.
Maefyre can be a little, a bit of an asshole sometimes, so just ignore him.
Excuse me?
You there,
You heard me.
little undead fellow.
I'm not undead.
I have a circlet here that will make you never forget the faces of your family. Something very important and heartfelt.
Chef, how many items are on the cart?
On the little, like, she's got a little table edge perched at the edge, like a, you know, a side table, like a TV dinner type of situation. And she's got 6 items set out. One for each of you.
6. Oh yeah, this is 6 plus. Sorry, my bad. Thought it was 7 of us.
Grab Mima. It's here to help.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, GG
Oh, yeah,
Mimi.
I'm gonna.
What you got for me?
Yeah, I'm giving her the 10 gold. Okay, then.
Yeah, you get a circlet.
Cute.
What you got for me, GG?
Grab Mima for you, Janus. Something to reunite your family. A potion. Drink it, and you will be reunited.
Yeah, because it'll probably kill him. That's what she's talking about.
What does the consistency look like? In color?
It's, she shakes it up for you as you inspect it closer. It's silvery and has like wisps of something foul coming from it.
I don't have a lot. Are we doing okay on gold for our group? Can I just ask around? We doing okay?
I have 112 gold left.
I have enough gold, but
All right.
But I did pay
have
for a
ridiculous
thing.
amount of gold.
I do
Anyone
owe
else
my
owed?
companions, but I'm assuming that they won't mind a little bit for this. This is only 10. I'll pick it up for now. Maybe I can use it for something later. So I'm gonna mark it off.
All right. She
I
takes the gold.
will also take my item. You say I
Ooh.
can.
It's a
can
fire
what
sale. Yeah, she
You say
gives you
I
a
can do
ring.
what for the mountain?
Cleave a mountain in 2. This ring, you wear it, and it'll just make you stronger and stronger.
Gran, do I have to be the only one to drink this?
I
Anyone can drink it, but its
I will
effects are
take
most
the ring.
potent on you.
are you seriously going to drink that?
I mean, yeah, I haven't put the circlet on because it is.
Well,
Maefyre, I'm a
Actually,
paying
like,
customer, so what
Grim,
I do
did
with
you
this
say you
potion
put
is
the
up to me.
circlet on?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I was asking if he was going to do it or not.
What
Well, I
if you
mean-
go back in time and then you become a
I don't-
vampire?
I mean,
Just
I have this potion now.
Maefyre,
Camilla,
do us a favor.
Seems
if
like a
you
waste to
are-
throw it on the
I
ground.
have one thing for you two. Something to deal with your hunger. Small statue.
What is the statue?
It's looks like a forest mouse.
Sort of beef jerky.
A little guy.
I know exactly what that is, and I think I'll pass. Seems a little dark.
And for you,
It's a statue,
Mesh.
Camilla.
Yeah, if it's a
Yes.
statue, like the dogs, like it comes to life once per day. I suck on the blood, it dies, goes back to being a statue. That's dark, man. If that's
not
the
quite
case.
what it
Wow.
does.
But aren't
do
you
you know that's what
looking
it
for
is?
something to?
What, you never trusted a stranger in your life? What are we?
For Meshadieme,
How much is it?
10 gold
10
for
gold.
each. For Meshadieme, a compass that will point towards what you truly seek.
Dude,
Sounds like a
that's some
waste of
Pirates
time.
the Caribbean
All
shit
right,
right
I'll
there.
take that.
Sounds like a waste of time.
Fine, I'll give you 10 gold pieces for the mouse. How does it work?
Ooh. Incredible, incredible. And so the only one not purchasing their gift is Maefyre.
Well, I'd like you to explain to me what a twig does.
It's a magic twig.
It's a magic
May
twig.
I? May
Okay, how does
I?
one use it? Do I-
Why
how-
wouldn't
how-
you want a magic twig? There's no
There's no
question.
way it's cursed. There's
You
no
what
wisp
way is
some
it
magic
is
around it.
Magic. Do I eat it? Do I snap it in half?
said
Do I
snap it.
burn
You
it?
crack it
Do I
in
throw
half.
it in a river?
You
Oh, it's
crack
like
it
a
in
glass
half
stick.
to unleash
Twist
its
it.
magic.
Wow. You don't even have to eat it. Lucky
And
you.
what school is the magic?
I don't know.
She says it just like
Hell if I know. I'm just an old hag with a giant boil for a nose.
Blinks one.
How should I know? I just found these things.
Okay.
Listen, I am a
Oh.
capitalist, not a magic person guy.
list.
You filthy
I'll humor you, and I will I will offload this twig from you.
As soon as the gold touches her hand, like you have to quickly pull your hand back because her little window snaps shut on this cart, and she's like, "Well, better be going then."
Wait,
And
wait,
her
Is
cart
she
starts
inside?
booking
Could-
it away.
could-
No, please
Could
tell me
I-
she goes and it's super slow and goes.
No, this
Chef.
cart is quickly going.
Ah,
You got
okay.
one last thing you could yell out.
Chef, I wanted to buy Camilla's item, if that's okay.
She bought it.
No, I have money.
Oh, you bought it?
She already got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Thank you.
Okay. Cool.
I hold the mouse and I look at it.
You are left standing in a cloud of dust.
Can I dip a finger into the and uncork the potion just to kind of get a whiff of it?
It burns your finger as you dip it into it, and smells like sulfur as you smell it.
I'm sure it's
I'm gonna need a chaser for this one later. And put a cork in it.
You think this will turn me invisible?
Does it do anything, or?
I think it will turn you to
No.
stone.
No. You need some more time to tell exactly what it does.
I do not put on my little crown, my little circlet. I don't do that. But I have.
Yeah,
Is it a little
Okay,
tiara
I-
from
I-
Frozen? Please say yes. Just like this tiny little.
do we add anything to our
It's the crown of the
inventory?
fucking Ice King.
You'll just have to take notes on these things.
Miniature
They don't have
one.
names.
Okay. I'm just gonna put it.
A good thing I have a whole
Wait.
thing based on little magic items that I have in over here.
We just have to add magic twig to my inventory then.
Where is
Maefyre, yours is the funniest.
items?
If you do use it, I will have a fun time. But you are in this little dust cloud, and you're at a bridge over the river here.
Circlet
Oh,
of family.
To continue on the way to Crescent, there's a path that heads towards the south here.
Sorry, Chef. One last question. When I look at it, does it look like I have to attune with it at all?
As a we
Hold on.
It looks like a ring.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna pocket it. Lord of the Rings music
Mouse.
plays in the background.
That.
So, Chef, just to confirm, it's like a silvery liquid, burns to the touch, and smells of sulfur.
Correct.
I just got Jack Sparrow's compass, didn't I?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I now have 69 gold.
Nice.
Nice.
Sorry.
That's a very nice number.
Nice.
So you cross this bridge with swiftly running water underneath it, ignoring the crossroads and staying on the main road.
We cross over the water.
The what?
Just fine.
Where?
No problems. No issues.
Is there a bridge?
There is a bridge.
Does the bridge look stable?
Yeah, you've already crossed it. I'm
Ow.
dragging you further along. And you continue through the forest. There's another bridge in another crossroads, another path to the south, another path to the north, and then the path to Crescent. Across the bridge, you can start to see the city rise up ahead of you.
Wow. I don't suppose we
reading
can hear
might be
anything from a distance from the city.
Is there an
Rising
old
up
man
in the
named Pop Pop?
distance is a massive man-made pile of human existence wrapped in a massive stone walls. Getting closer to the city, the main gates rise in front of you. A wall of steel and stone, scarred and scorched by battles long ago, is raised partway to let in a mass of people that are lined up. Two lines have formed, one moving much faster than the other. A Vardo with an intricate rose pattern is at the back of the longer line, and the faster line seems to never stop moving, with people passing through the checkpoint effortlessly. a man walks around the wagon securing some tie-down straps and gives you a wave. Hello, travelers. You look rather exotic. Where might you be from? And I can show you what Krezk looks like in this land.
Vardo is one of the covered wagons, by the way.
Are you hoping it's dead bodies?
Hoping no.
Essence, what does that look like? Like we just energy, like the little shadowy ghost figures?
What?
You said there's a pile of human
pile of
existence?
human yeah.
Existence. It just
What?
means
So
like
like
it's
a
a very
pile of dead
well-crafted
bodies?
city.
Well, it just means there's a lot of people there.
Oh.
You guys read into everything. Oh my god.
Refuse and bone.
Yeah, just like a bunch of dead bodies, but it's ghosts or something piled on each other. That's what I got out
We're in
of that.
Barovia, man. We gotta go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Okay, so yes, we look exotic.
We're fine.
I don't know what you're talking about. Grim says,
checked my
holding
outfit
a
to make
giant
sure I-
purple
sorry.
crystal ball with a dragon around his neck.
He looks at you and
Looking
he's
like
like,
an
"Ugh."
undead.
We are definitely new to Barovia, but we are from everywhere, I think.
I'm from here.
From this area.
We're on business with the church. I'm supposed to be meeting with Senator Heavenlight.
Never heard of her.
Yes.
Ooh, this looks nice.
Those uppity folks never come down to these lower rings, and never heard of her before. Is she senator, you say? So she's very at the top of the church.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to convince me, unfortunately. I can't get you up there. You're gonna have to convince the guards of that.
Who
There,
the fuck are you?
oh, there's
Why the
levels
fuck
of the
am I
city.
talking to you then, huh?
There's levels of the city, and if you don't have the right clearance, you don't go up higher.
Time
Easy
for
as
a
that.
bribe.
Oh, we
Alright.
have the right clearance.
See
Again, you
later.
don't have to
Let's
convince
go.
me. I would let you up all the way to the
This-
lighthouse if you wanted, but
This person is useless. Let's go.
Are you telling me we're about to have to deceive someone?
yeah, I don't know what you're gonna do when guards ask you what you're
I
doing
wasn't
here.
asking the guy. God, out of now I'm so embarrassed. God.
What's your
What are you
name, sir?
mumbling about over there?
What's your
Bunch
name,
of
sir?
weirdos. You can call me Hank.
Hank.
Hank, what are you doing up
It's a
here?
strong name.
I am selling some turnips.
My turnips.
Let's
Right.
buy turnips. We're in the
Tried-
market for
I tried.
turnips.
Well,
It's not
hopefully you
a-
get
a-
some.
Market
Okay.
for turnips here.
Hopefully some customers
Hank's
turn
turnip
up for you.
seller.
6 bushels for a shekel and a
I
half.
was.
What's this? I've never heard of that currency.
Janus, we're above puns. All right.
What's a pun?
We're
Nothing. What's the problem with you?
God.
I'm gonna go to the front gates and talk with somebody that can help me.
There's a long line and people are giving you
Poor
the
Hank.
stink eye as you're heading towards the front.
I'm just gonna go to the back of the line.
Can I ask Hank, why is there a line going
Hey.
into the city?
Like I said, that you got to get clearance to every level of the city, and even the first level, they at
What's-
least need to know who you are.
what's going on with the fast
What's going on with the fat?
line?
With the
Oh
what?
well, that's if you got the tattoos, then they just look and you walk straight in.
The
What tattoos?
tattoos? What tattoos?
Each ring of the circle has a tattoo associated with it. You get it tattooed on your neck when you want to move up to that layer. But they're a one-time thing. If you get the lowest level tattoo, it covers up what the higher tattoo would look like. So the first level tattoo is just this one big bar on the neck. And if you want level 2, it's 2 little lines. But if you have one big bar, then you can't have 2 small ones, see?
That seems stupid, but okay.
And how many levels are there?
In the city, there's a few levels to the city here. You got the Lighthouse of the Lost at the very top, the Circle of the steady ring, the band of balance, and out here we're in the unwashed masses.
That makes sense.
Wait, we don't have to get be washed or anything if we go in there, do we?
I think they're just in the names. There's no bathing involved here.
Ah.
Yeah, they said unwashed. Unwashed. You don't
Well,
have to wash.
if we go inside, do we have to into a running water pool or something?
Is there
like that?
anyone around with what would seem like the highest level tattoo?
You can give a perception check to try to look at some of the people passing you in the fast lane.
Not sure what.
Can I make a history check instead when I was talking to the senator I haven't liked? Can I remember the tattoo if I saw it?
Yeah, you can.
Make a prestidigitate the.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
9.
A 9 on perception.
Yeah.
You're seeing people walk by. Everyone walking into the city seems to just have the one big bar.
Guidance on myself. Just
Can
for
I
the heck
cast?
of it.
Is there double guidance? I can cast guidance. Need everyone casted it.
14 plus 4, 18.
She had a tattoo that had a few lines on it.
Is it clear enough for me to duplicate with precipitation?
An 18. You could make a few lines.
I am
Okay.
proficient with the disguise kit.
You're getting close to the front of the line now. Hank is like, well, better be going. Y'all need anything else? Otherwise, I gotta make sure I can get my load into the city here.
How much are the turnips?
Nice.
I don't know if you actually want turnips. I don't think this is your
Wait, what?
your market here.
Why is that
You're
then?
refusing to sell turnips to me?
I know my market.
Good lord, we'll be off with you then. I was going to buy a few, but now I don't feel like it.
Well, if you want a few, I'll be up at the markets later.
Well, I don't.
Okay.
Not from you.
I'll
then I
show.
you know,
I'll
make
show
friends
my
with you.
marking. I'll show my marking after precipitation to. Who can do precipitation? I think.
Can I? I don't know if I took it.
Chamilla and
I did.
Can you? No. Okay.
I can.
You can. Okay. So we got at least 2 people who can do it.
I don't think.
Sorry, I was writing something down. Is there no way for us to get clearance by asking?
You don't know.
You know,
Right.
Hank,
So we're just going straight for the
Hank
throat then?
Hank moves through the city or through the gate. They ask him the guard asks him a few questions and he moves on without any issue. He didn't have a tattoo. The guard, without looking up from the book that he's writing in, says, names,
Janus.
purpose,
Visiting.
move along.
What does that mean? In or out?
I'm going in.
Move
Don't say something
along.
stupid.
Names.
I'll step forward then.
He
Hello?
pricks his nose and looks up at Grim. Kind of squints. What in God's name are you?
Someone with a terrible curse that makes me look undead. Though I am not.
Purpose.
Visiting.
He scribbles a little bit more next to your name and tears out the piece of paper and whistles, and another guy comes and grabs it. Just like, move along. Names.
Lydia.
Meshadieme.
Purpose.
Visiting with the rest of my friends.
Move along.
All his friends. Oh my god.
Names.
Meshadieme.
Renok.
Purpose.
Visiting.
Move along.
And maybe some shopping. Oh, okay.
Names.
Maefyre.
Purpose.
I'm visiting and buying turnips.
Am I the only one that gave a fake name?
Move along. The directly in front of you, the gates, you find yourself surrounded by high walls covered in arrow slits protecting the gate. Guards are patrolling along the top of the walls. I forgot to read that, so that was a second ago. But past the gates is a wide opening leading into a dimly lit tunnel. Light filters in through grates in the ceiling, and the light flickers and shifts as people pass across the grates above. In the darkness, there's a massive tent city lining the road with narrow paths through the wretches leading deeper into the mountain. The ramp to the next level of the city is mostly clear and circles upwards. Exiting the tunnel, you arrive in a massive courtyard. Directly ahead of you, you can see the top of the gate that you entered from below. Guards are thick in the area, patrolling and heading in and out of the gate. And it seems like they have some barracks or lots of, the guard houses are in the upper levels of the gate itself. To your right is a massive skeletal hand clutching a scale, the symbol of Kalemvor, adorning the face of the cathedral in a gargantuan stained glass window. The cathedral crawls up multiple levels of the city, and a sign out front indicates the temple of the first schism. To your left, a miniature circus tent is perched. An eerie pipe organ floats through the air beyond the tent city. Another ramp leads higher into the city, and past the ramp, a bustling alleyway of shops and stalls squeezes between two large row houses that seem to overflow with people. And you are in Crescent.
Well, at least we have passed Wall Maria.
Is there a lot of the guards just like also in the grounds patrolling in this zone?
There seem to be a lot in this area.
Is there any of them that just look a little bit more like they're standing around idling at a post rather than actively patrolling?
If you look towards the ramp, yeah, there's some stationed on each of the ramps.
I'm actually going to go see if I can talk to one of them really quickly, if they're not like engaged with anyone.
Yeah, you can find a guard. He looks bored.
Are you is this kind of normal for you all have this many people in Crescent patrolling this often, or are you expecting problems?
Only problems are if you make them.
Hey, I'm just asking. Looks like there's a lot of security. I didn't know if there was maybe a big event or something going on.
No big events. This is
Sorry, it's my first time here. I'm just trying to get a lay of how to behave here.
Well, looks at your neck. Well, you're stuck in the first level, but that's where most of the interesting stuff is for travelers anyway.
Is there anything interesting outside of this spot? Like if we want to go up to the other areas, like is there anything we can do to visit?
Pretty much, you go higher up, you got more money.
Well, if I got more money, what am I paying for to go up there?
Can't pay your way up there, unfortunately. The steady ring above here's got some bushes on the street, and then there's trees at the Circle of the Worthy, and then, of course, you got the lighthouse itself, but... Anything else I can help you with?
Well, it sounded like there was more to it than just the lighthouse.
Lighthouse is the top. I don't know. Unless you're...
Does he have any markings on his neck?
Toes. Yeah, he does. He's got 2 lines.
He's got 2 clearance. And we technically could get in through the fast track with 1 bar. Is that correct on this level?
Yeah, you can get through the fast track with 1.
Okay. And then what he's assuming, or what he's telling us, is that you needed the tattoos to go further, or money, basically.
Generally, rich people with fire.
Yeah.
It's not quite what I'm saying. Is money won't get you up there. You need the tattoos or you need clearance.
All right.
anywhere to get
We'll
clearance.
go talk with our friends that we're visiting and see if they can do anything for us. Appreciate the help.
Get clearance, you need someone from that level to invite you up.
Sounds like a plan. Have a good day.
Yeah, so
It was a 21 on that perception roll, by the way, Chef.
Were you percepting?
My little background feature.
Oh, yes. When you were passing through the tent city that's like underground, buried under this building, you saw signs that there's an undercurrent in the city someplace. It would be deeper underground someplace.
I'll let the group know that I might have some friends of a sort here that could help us, but we could also just find a way to be invited. Did you not get any paper or anything from your senator? Meshadieme?
No,
It's very handy.
she was really hush hush about it for some reason.
Well, if she
Should
expects us
we-
to be here, then she should know the rules of the place that she's telling us. Not to mention, she's connected with the church, so that's probably a good place to start.
Should we
Is there-
find
it's maybe it's
a letter.
Can I?
I pointed the
Effort.
giant
Look
fucking
around.
cathedral.
Is there like a church like building in every level to interact with or something?
Do you see the map in D&D General?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. So like there's like the
temple
gray
of the
building.
first schism there, yeah. You can see how it kind of connects to each different level moving up higher.
Okay, so that's
we
where we
could-
can talk.
we could acquire through obviously real means a letter from Senator.
It seems like
name?
Then
Ven, yeah.
like,
Even.
Who else did we want to meet here besides her?
Well, I assume
Your,
Maefyre probably wants to check out the
vineyard.
church while we're
Leo.
here as well.
Bishop.
And the vineyard,
Anyone?
right? Where's
I
the
certainly
vineyard?
do.
The
I can
vineyard's
forge
past
a fucking
Krezik.
letter.
It's not
Forge
in
a letter.
Krezik.
Okay, it's past.
Yeah.
Okay, past.
Could forge
South?
a letter.
We can do that if
Okay.
necessary, Grim. Let's see if we can exhaust our options
I'll-
first.
I'll just go in and try to talk to them, see if they can contact her.
I am a little interested in the
up
circus.
change.
where are you going to contact, sorry?
To the temple.
The
See
temple.
if we can talk up the chain, get her to send a letter down or something like that.
The doors to the church, are massive and heavy, and you open them and they groan heavily. Inside is musty and dark and lit by sparse candles. Lights filtering through the stained glass windows, casting the shadow of this giant skeletal hand across the entire building. Inside, a kind of a steward dressed in religious robes approaches you and, yes, can I help you?
We're on business with the church. I was requested to meet with Van Havenlight, Senator.
She looks at you. The steward looks at you and she yes, I'm sure you have been. Unfortunately, I cannot help you as this is the first schism. The business branch of the church is managed at the higher levels of the city. If you have been invited by Senator Van Havenlight, you would need to have evidence from the upper rings.
That's what I'm requesting. Is there any way to contact them up there?
Oh dear. Well, you see, the first schism is completely separate from the business branch of the church. I cannot help you. I cannot even direct you to anyone. I'm not very familiar with that branch.
Let's see. Well, thank you. I'll figure something out.
The attendant kind of goes back to lighting candles and waving around a thing that's spreading some incense. She does also
Censor.
notice Maefyre's dress and garb and says, "Welcome, child of Kalimvor. Good to see you once more."
Once more, have we met before?
We have all met in Kalimvor's eyes.
Well, the thing is, my understanding is that this church is quite a different, how should I say, sect from the one I'm used to. So I don't know if we would have met before.
In this daughter of Kalimvor, I simply mean it's good to see another of the faithful. Yeah, I don't recognize you personally, but you know what? We recognize each other, I like to think, on a spiritual level.
Are the faithful allowed to worship in the upper levels?
Some of the high priests or bishops are allowed to move upwards in the city, but most of the stewards are in this level or below.
How one might, let's say, converse or happen to meet them at maybe a drinking hole or some other such place. Do you know of such a place or where an interaction like that might occur?
Drinking would not be here, unfortunately, but I'm sure you could find a veritable treasure trove of opportunities to partake in the market alley on this floor.
The market on this floor is
Yes,
frequented by bishops and stewards of
the bishop.
of the upper levels?
Where the bishop? No, the bishop. She points like way above her head, and probably like 2 stories above your head. There's like a balcony. It's like the bishops and the other hoity-toities. They only are up on the upper levels to begin with. They won't intermingle with the people down here at all.
Okay, and the stewards that you spoke of?
I am the steward, ma'am.
You are the steward. Do you ever go to the other levels at all?
I have been to the 2nd level 4 times in my life. I've mostly remained here.
I see. Thank you for your time.
You do notice she has the 1 bar tattoo, which means she can't ever go up higher without permission.
Okay, so let's walk off to the side of the others. And I say to everyone else, well, what do you think? It doesn't seem like it's going to be easy to communicate with these so-called bishops and what have you.
Well, we do have to wait for the senator to figure it out. I assume that if it's urgent enough, they'll find us.
Did it seem urgent to you, Meshadieme? Did they say what this business was?
All I know is they wanted me to come here because they knew my friend who was killed in the windmill.
Yeah. And
They
would
did
also
show some
know that
urgency.
she was secretive about it. She pulled you aside to say that, so.
If it was secretive, maybe she can't go through official channels. I don't know.
Well, we're going to have to look for some unofficial channels then.
I will use precipitation to make the same mark she had on my neck and try to help others do the same on theirs, and maybe use a disguise kit to do it on the people who can't.
So you're
But
making
not in the middle of the church.
I don't want to do this
illusory image
dishonestly.
of the tattoo?
Yeah. Precipitation can last 1 hour.
I'm not too keen on this dishonesty until we've exhausted all of our sources of options. Seems to be jumping the gun just to be deceitful.
Options would be.
Well, seeing as we've gone into a single building and we haven't waited but a few minutes, I think that it's worth the wait.
Well, we haven't even looked around, really spoken to many people or anything yet.
Yeah, that's exactly my point.
Area. We haven't seen how to get up to the upper levels. We haven't seen anything. Maybe we should do some of that stuff first.
To be honest with you, I do feel like that there is some kind of system that, underground would allow us to go up.
Did the senator actually leave before us, Chef?
No, you guys left kind of without even grabbing breakfast. But it didn't sound like anyone else was too awake in the house.
Right.
It was stumbling more than walking.
Okay.
We missed breakfast?
Yeah.
Or we could camp by the gate. Wait to see if she comes through.
Well, we could go see a show. There is a carnival.
Be a bad idea.
Well,
it would at least make us more familiar with the city and its inhabitants.
That was my thinking.
Well, let's go and get some breakfast first. Or lunch by this point.
Let's do both. Food. I'll never say no to food.
You want breakfast and lunch at the same time?
It's not the first time.
Brunch?
That too.
Second breakfast?
I think
breakfast, brunch, and lunch. Okay.
Well, you guys go get your breakfast. I think I will go to the market and maybe buy like a fish that still has its blood in it, so I can, suck on that. Because the sight of you eating food makes me nauseous, and I don't want to be around while you eat.
Why wouldn't you buy a cut of meat or blood sausage?
That squirrel. Don't forget about that.
Always just get a rare steak.
A rare steak.
Yeah, but the meat part is just.
Maybe we could find a butchery for you where you can just
Yeah, literally go.
Well, I have this mouse thing, but it's just not ready yet.
Go to a butcher and ask
I have this mouse. It's just not ready.
Do you know how that would look? Going up to a butcher and just asking offcuts of meat. I don't need meat. I need blood.
Well, people.
How about this?
I don't eat raw meat.
Offer them that you can work for them.
For their
I don't want to work for him.
People feed it to their
I'd rather go hungry.
So it's not that unusual to ask for it.
How about this? How about to those who are willing here, we give you a portion of our blood to at the very least allow you to be okay for the remainder of the day or whatever you be okay with that?
I appreciate the suggestion and the willingness. However, you're all tempting enough as it is, and if I have a taste of your blood, I don't want to know how. It's people get addicted to alcohol and stuff. I don't want to try your blood because I don't want to want it more.
But you've already tried.
Not one of yours. And not in bad. I did that in bad form. It's a little different.
Is it?
Huh?
The other option would be we could go out hunting. But that
I just need to go get a creature that I can get some blood from.
Let's do that together first then. I don't want us splitting up in this large city.
Ew! That is disgusting.
Plenty of rats in the sewers.
That is disgusting.
Why is that disgusting?
Might also sound disgusting.
I don't want to eat a sewer rat.
You're not eating them, you're just sucking their blood out.
The butchery might be a good idea. Would they not have a bucket or something where they would pour the blood out of? It's disgusting, but would it be okay?
Perhaps I could ask them to pour some into a cup first?
And
there is a bustling market.
Let's go to the market.
If I just get a fish that is fresh from this morning, I can bite into it and suck its blood out. I think that is quite simple and easy.
Well,
let's just go in the market first.
Go to the butcher, ask for their bucket of because people use that as fertilizer.
Need a bucket.
People use that as fertilizer.
That is disgusting. A fresh fish is not.
Fine. Just don't throw the fish away. We can cook it
I'll give
later.
you the fish. You can. I'm gonna suck the blood out of the fish. You can have the rest.
Well, they don't have much
Appreciate it.
blood in them.
Do you have a problem with fish? I don't need that much
I'm
food.
like pushing Chamilla towards the market. Less talking, more walking.
You've been
How did we
walking
get
all
here?
this time.
I don't even know why I'm trying to help.
Why are you
My
trying to keep me
agreement,
from
though.
buying a fish?
Wait, Maefyre, were you helping?
I didn't think you were helping.
I was saying that under my breath, but I guess you heard.
Maefyre, I only tease. Let us get you some fish. So
I
might eat
appreciate the
fish.
fact that you thought you were helping.
So you head into the market stall looking for fresh fish.
Fresh fish.
There is a veritable treasure trove of everything you could ever want here, and you see a fishmonger who seems to be sitting with his fishing rod out, with the rod down one of the grates, his table full of fish.
Wait a minute.
One of the greats. What the heck?
These aren't sewer
okay,
fish, are they?
I'm gonna approach him and ask him his name. Hello there.
Even better now.
I'd like to buy some fish. What is your name?
You can call me
Sarding.
Brain. Okay.
Banks, sir.
What did he say?
Banks. Okay.
Bang.
I heard Bane.
I thought he said Bane as well.
Sewers. I hardly know her.
More than the fish.
Camilla, what of these fish do you find,
Where's Rachel?
you know?
Fresh
Oh,
fish
thank you.
right here. Can
I
still get
ask,
them flapping if you want.
Are they river fish, lake fish? What sort of fish do you catch?
They're fresh.
Fresh fish.
Any from Australia? Because we don't want those.
What is the meme? I can't remember. It's
If I
like, fish.
wait, what?
the 1 pound fish. I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
later.
that's it. That's it. 1 pound fish. Hey.
Can I make an insight check to see if these fish smell like sewers?
Yeah.
So here's the
try to
thing.
whiff,
Live in the
get a
sewers?
whiff.
Here's the thing. You could
The
roll
fish
that,
do not.
or we could take all the context clues of this motherfucker fishing them out.
True. I'll be like, you know,
Certainty is a bitch.
As you sit there, though, he pulls up one, and his rod, spikes in, and he pulls it up, and a fish plops up onto the ground near the grate, and he goes to grabs his little cudgel and is about to bop it in the
Bop.
head to kill it.
Boom.
Fresh
He
as they
kills it in
come,
front of you? Oh,
still
That
flapping,
is-
just like I said.
very fresh. Does there look like there's any other like places I can get anything with blood in this market?
Yeah, there's
Yes, a veritable
lots of
feast.
small animals, dogs, stray dogs running through the streets. There's every once in a while you see someone leading like a large deer or like a venison around. There's a few cows and pigs and other
Okay.
farm animals.
The deer. Can I try to like sneak into a location where I can at least I'm gonna turn into a bat in an alleyway and then go bite the deer.
I'm gonna distract the owners to make sure she can do this.
Sorry for my friend's rudeness. I think that she wants to shop around. We'll see you later, Banks.
Yeah, I'm assuming you have left Banks here and tried to find
job,
a
Banks.
quiet alley.
Those fish
But
look
it
delicious,
seems
by
like
the way, but
there's-
I'm not very hungry.
You can't really find any place where there's no people. There is,
Where there's
any
no
place
people?
where you think there's no people, there's someone just staring out a window across the way at you. This is a bustling street. Like when you go into an alley, people have already tried to squeeze in here to just make space for themselves to breathe.
I'm going to look down, like I'm going to be like, oh, a penny, and bend down behind like people and turn into a bat there. So I'm like try to like create a diversion where people aren't paying attention.
I think Renok also said he wanted to create a diversion. Do you want to
Yeah,
roll?
assumingly that Camilla has
you.
gone to the bat, I'm going to distract the owners.
How about a performance check?
Okay, performance. Okay.
Would you like?
Um,
I would have given guidance, but you just went through it. right away.
excuse me, I'm a little bit lost here. I'm looking for a particular kind of person. I'm not going to name the person. He looks kind of short and stout. And I fucking rolled a crit.
Does he give me advantage? for the distraction or no?
Renok was making a distraction so you could disappear.
That was good job. Then I don't have to roll.
The short person, he has that kind of bead eyes.
I will need a stealth though from you,
Oh, okay.
Chamilla, to try to disappear in the middle of a crowd.
I can give you guidance.
I appreciate
If
that. I
that
rolled a 1,
works.
so I'm going to use my heroic inspiration. And what is guidance again?
1d4.
1d4.
Mesh with my
What's
So I
that?
rolled an
Class
8,
feature.
and then stealth is 1.
I'll just send it.
So that's a 9. And then a d4
What's the d4?
is a 1. So that's a 10.
But I rolled a
10.
crit on performance, so I'm assuming my distraction is going perfectly with nondescript words like short and stout.
And here's my handle. Here's my spout.
Oh.
I'm trying very hard
The
to say it
guidance,
wrong,
by the
I swear to God.
The only reason I'm penalizing Renok is because he said it was to
Yeah.
a individual storekeeper, and so Renok,
Oh.
you've successfully distracted one
That
person.
guy.
Is that what he was trying to do? Just
I
one
mean,
person.
it was.
He said to
You
the
did great.
storekeeper.
Yeah, I guess so.
So the storekeeper
that's
does not
fine.
notice
My
the
bad.
bat appear, but does a D10 pass the passive perception test of 100 people in a crowd? Let's find out.
I would say yes, because they're paying attention to other things.
Also, Chef, I'm
It
kind
does.
of curious.
You are in
It
bat
does?
form.
Yay! Okay, I'm going to go find that deer.
You
Um,
can find a living creature.
Chef, out of curiosity, what's the answer to the guy that I successfully performed for? Like, when I'm describing this non-existent person?
He's intrigued and is inspired to help you at all costs here, and it's like we need to take this to a guard right now.
You see
Immediate
my smile
attention.
slowly dissipate.
He's invested.
Do you know, I will go find the god. I've taken way too much time out of your day. I'll find God, but thank you so very much. You've been wonderfully helpful. I wonderfully appreciate it. I glance to see if you're done. I shall make my own leave, but appreciate.
You don't,
What
you
is
don't
your
see
name,
the
sir?
bat. No one sees the bat. She is lost in the crowds. And if you're trying to land on an animal and suck its blood, give me a stealth check again.
Mosquito, Chamilla, en route.
I rolled a 1 again.
Oh,
happening?
disaster.
No, it's a 1, 1, so 2.
vampirism.
Wait,
As-
can
as
I
you
give
try
her
to,
my
land
inspiration?
Wait, what? What are you
Can I
saying?
One.
As
Can I give her
Camilla's
my
landing on... yes, the inspiration happens before the result, if you want that. But this
Don't
is...
worry about it. As a bat, I'm not as scared.
Yeah, but we're doing so well in
Yeah,
my
you're
performance.
smashed
I want to
with a
win.
fucking
What do you say?
All
Greg?
right, fine.
until you're smashed with a pan. Someone's
Wait,
frying
what?
pan
Then I'll just turn
smashes
back
you
to
and
Good
then
old
myself.
pan
reduces,
smash.
which would be a problem, wouldn't it?
Well,
Very interesting.
Camilla, you
I've got
try to find
in a net.
an
This is
animal
a market.
here, and and
All right,
as you
if you're
land
not
to
gonna
go and
take- yeah.
feed, you're pretty immediately swatted off. Like they're trying to protect their animals here and just keep an eye on them. So any vermin are being dissuaded from getting close to any of the living creatures you can find right now.
Maybe you need to do it.
I have
undercover
a
without
strange
alcohol.
rules question for the group. If you're a
Do we
vampire,
see-
but also
Do
a
we see
druid,
that, or is that behind like a wall or something?
could you wild shape into a mosquito?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think that's fair game.
That's fair game. Let's go.
Yeah, but what if you were what if you were squashed? Exactly. What if someone just sweat?
Oh, then you just land on a
Musquila.
whole- you just land on an animal.
Yeah, but an animal can smash you too.
Sure.
But he is dead.
With its tail.
So that one check, does that count? Can I try again, or does that count for like any animal I try to?
It seems like in the immediate proximity you can't try again, just because everyone is. You tried a few times and you were dissuaded a few times, and by the time you've
Right.
you know your wing has been battered the third time, you're like, if I do that again now, I probably can't fly away.
Okay, so I'll fly back to where Renok is.
You see me talking to a gardener nervously.
I will bite the guard so I can help him get out. I need to eat, or else I'm gonna be a mess.
You're gonna bite the guard.
Oh wait, not the guard. Sorry, the shopkeeper.
Oh, like that's any better.
You're gonna bite the shopkeeper?
Yeah.
How much is that? How much can I get
am
that
going
venison
to
for?
separate myself from the group and walk away. I'll be real. I'm leaving.
The
How much can I
20
get
on
that
the
venison
distraction
for?
means you
Start
can
writing a
land on
eulogy.
this guy's neck without him noticing. He's deep into this description, trying to figure out where this person is, and so you are sitting on this person's neck. If you bite him, he will likely fight back and make an attack against you in bad form, and be very unhappy about this.
I am leaving.
And
Gone.
Grim is
Walking
no
away.
longer there.
I actually
I'm
have a
gonna go
serious
to the other
question to
shop.
ask the guard. I didn't realize we'd take this bloody turn.
I thought we was away from.
I'll just try later.
You
I'll just try to turn back into Chamilla. Actually, I can stay in this
Are there
form, I
wooded
think.
areas inside the walls? Are there animals inside the walls?
inside the walls. It looks like it was mostly like guards, barracks inside the actual walls of the city, but they seem to be mostly solid. Not
think
portrayed
what
well on this map is the walls surround the entire city, and so there's like an extra layer of massive walls around this as well.
I think what I'll do
Mysterious,
then is I'll just land on Goldy's shoulder, look at him
Who's
as a
Goldy?
bat shrug, and just sit there and wait my time.
In that case, I'm actually going to ask the guard a serious question since I'm here.
The bat has a little
actually-
tear.
Ignore the bad. Don't worry about it.
And this guard is actively ignoring you and trying to like push further away from you in the crowd, so you are kind of like, excuse me, sir.
hold on, wait. And I don't put my hand on him, but I like almost do it, and I pull back. Listen, I'm looking for someone from the bear tribe. Is there anyone like that in the city?
No bears in the city.
That's not what I asked. Someone from the bear tribe. A person.
Don't know who that is. Move along.
All right, place. And as I look at Chamilla, I'm just like, finger to her. Just do it. Just look, you're miserable.
We are probably have like another 30 minutes in us. Do we want to take a quick break or?
We only have 30 minutes left, you're saying?
Yeah, we might go to like 8:45. So if we do a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Yeah, we can break. That's good.
Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to take up.
No,
Time
that
for
was
y'all.
Oh
fun.
no.
It was
So-
fun.
Taking
but
up the
I just wanna
time's
make sure
not
it's
the
fun for you
issue,
guys.
Cari. You nearly basically making a decision that would kill you is a different idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was a bit
Well, you had a
worried.
death
about
wish
that.
trying to attack
That
a
is
guard.
nearly- that is
Jeez.
nearly Mesh deciding to vault over the lava instead of taking
I
5
can
more
see
feet
that.
of movement to walk around it kind of level of decision.
In my mind, it was a lot more comedic how it would have gone down, but I can totally see.
Like, yeah,
the logic of
super
what you
funny
guys
until
are
you're
saying.
dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Plus, you have the statue that will help you with your hunger.
I have to see. Maybe I think what I'll do is I'll just
Gonna pee on it.
stay in bat form till I get a good opportunity to switch back. If that be us going into a tavern, and then I will try the mouse stone tonight.
Pass down thing. Once more tonight. Yeah. Honestly.
But for now, the bat is just soaking on your shoulder.
I'm gonna go sit down in that corner and forge from fucking shit.
I'm gonna go to
I
the
can't hear
butcher.
you. Can you speak a little louder?
Oh, it was nothing.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna go to the butcher's
I'm gonna go.
with you on my shoulder, and I'm
My
just
ears
gonna
go.
ask.
Oh,
I'm gonna ask as plain as day. Hi. You remove blood fur from the mimi that you carve. I would like that blood. I am willing to pay.
Chef isn't here.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
they did.
Yeah, we're on a break.
Do you guys know what a break means?
We're on
I
a
didn't
break.
know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Cheese and
I
rice.
got.
I was in
got
my own
five,
little head.
I got 5 shinies. 5
Yay!
shinies
Hey,
so far.
congrats!
Yeah, I have 2 lures on the Pokestops, and then a what do you call it? Incense on. So I'm just doing that.
Yay. How many have you caught today?
I actually transferred a load a little while ago, so I must have got like 50, 80 or something. I don't know.
50 or 80. It's a big margin between.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm trying to remember how many I transferred. I transferred like 50, but some of them were like non-swaddles.
let's go for the average of those numbers and say 69.
Yeah, well, that's not the average. Okay, alright, whatever.
Yep, it is. You can't deny me this.
But yeah, I got a load.
69 is the average of everything.
Oh, yeah. That's maths right there.
I'm brown. You can take my word for it.
You don't lie.
Well, not the 69, the numbers part.
Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna go to the other. How do I move this?
How'd you do, Rob?
I walked and I got Pokemon and I walked home and ceased caring because this event sucks. I already had a hundo, I had a rank 3 in my inventory and like a rank 30 something for Ultra League and even one for Little Cup already. So I just caught like 4 or 5 shinies and then went home.
You had a day, and that's it. A day. One singular day.
I have only 1 shiny on the main and 3 on the baby and 2 on the other baby.
Only, and you specified a lot of shinies just now.
Only 1 on the main.
You can then just trade them. No problem.
Who trades shinies for calm day ones?
Oh, for a muse of fire that would ascend the brightest heaven of
People do.
invention.
Paper. Lots and lots of paper.
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 First session of the Cari campaign that I've started up went well. It was fun.
That's good.
Players very efficiently tricked. Very good. Very fun.
Taking them for a ride, have you?
Mhm.
Music is very inspiring.
I took all their money and lands. It was a good day.
So, they haven't got a ship yet, or are they on it?
They are on one, but they will not get a ship for a minute.
One whole minute. No ship.
No ship.
Ship for you. Not one.
Mostly because I'm still trying to figure out how to run a D&D campaign. I don't want to have to also try and figure out how to run a D&D campaign where the players have full free reign of a whole ship. That's just part of it.
How many One Pieces, piece jokes have they made so far?
None.
Nah, we'll give it time. Give it time.
Time.
What's a time?
I know I said 10 minutes, but if we have everyone back,
Jodie!
we got time.
Return to us, Jodie. You must.
I heard that.
Wow, summoning works.
I heard the shot. It flew through the gut. I didn't even, before I even get the headphones on my head.
To me, my Maefyre.
I
We
need.
must continue our journey.
All right. Well, we have Chamilla in bat form on Goldy's shoulder, and Grim has watching from a
Renok,
distance.
people. It's not Goldy.
I'm
Oh, I thought it's a bad form. I thought it was
I'm
bad
gonna
form.
I am
Shoulder.
currently Bat Miller.
I'm
I
gonna
have-
go straight to the butchers and just like
Yeah.
straight face. Hello. I would like the blood that you drained from all the meats. I am willing to pay for this. Do you have any?
Yeah, there's a slop bucket out back. Give me a gold and it's yours.
Take out the gold, put it on the table. Thank you very much, sir. I go out. I grab the bucket and
It is a bucket of guts and intestines swarming with flies.
I'm just gonna go look at the bat. Well, really? You're starving.
You may add a bucket of grizzle and intestines to your inventory.
I'm gonna keep this for a while.
What are you going to do with it?
How are you gonna carry that?
I'll pay you back for the money later.
I'm gonna find
No,
a
you don't
corner away from some guards to
Just take out.
try and forge a fucking letter to get up to the top. Just gonna do it.
It's
Are you
just gonna
gonna
like
forge?
pull out some paper on a blank piece of wall and start forging it.
Yeah, I have it as forgery
Alright.
kit. I'm assuming it comes like a little clipboard thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Oh,
do
you
it
have a
stealthily.
forgery kit. Okay.
What's the
That's good.
kit? It's in the forgery kit.
Yeah.
Would you have told me about this or no? Are you doing
Well, no,
it
because all
privately?
y'all were fucking off over there.
I mean, if I knew you were doing something, I would probably help. But you didn't say anything.
And you're just
No.
trying to forge a letter of invite.
Yeah.
Alright, give me an int. Plus your forgery kit bonus.
I don't know what that would be.
Proficiency.
Yeah, your proficiency bonus.
Is it 3 right now? I don't know.
And what are you trying to say in your letter? That you are cool guys that can go anywhere they want?
I want to at least get us up to the 2nd level to see what we can use up there. Can I go there? But the next one up would be cool. I don't know, what do you use? So just intelligence plus 3. Sure. 18.
You have a letter that says you have permission to go up to at least the 2nd level. And maybe more. It's kind of
If it
worded
was
in a way
so
like,
far.
if we need to meet with someone, they might be on the 2nd or 3rd level. Please grant them, they have permission to seek out and meet with the person.
Cool. I've done that, and Rob and I messaged each other a conversation that our characters had. Oh. We were off on the corner, so he was just catching me up on his character stuff from last session, basically.
Okay.
I have equipped a bucket of blood and guts.
How are you carrying that? Can you put it inside of Mesh's ring? It can go in there, right?
I stare at Mesh. I
I'm not taking that in there.
I will
No,
find
you
a
know,
use for this. Don't you
It will
worry.
be
That's-
undetectable. It will be you won't be able, no one will be able to smell it in there.
It's unnecessary. But I will have to
What?
smell it in there when I go in there.
As I will walk away, it dawns on me that I've technically just stolen their bucket, and I continue walking forward.
No,
No,
you
you
paid
paid
them
for
for it.
Well, I pay for the blood and guts. I did not pay for the bucket. I'm taking the bucket anyway.
He
Well,
said it. There's a
I
bucket of
assume
You,
something.
you
The
walked by
bucket,
him and he
yeah.
didn't say anything. He handed you the
Yeah.
bucket happily. So
Okay.
he did
Yeah.
not steal the bucket.
Because
If there's
the
anything
gold
else
you
that-
gave him was worth way more than the bucket and the guts, so he was pretty
Mhm.
happy.
Look, Chamilla, this at the very least will be a failsafe if anything happens, okay? It's
I thought the statue thing. I mean, you haven't tried the statue yet. Yeah, I guess. So
I looked at it, but we had to take a while. I'm gonna check it out tonight. But I don't say that because I'm still a bat.
oh, you can't talk. Oh, I see.
How much
Yeah,
would a
you
bunch of
can't
candles
just
cost
get
from
to
one of
make
these
faces.
stalls?
A bunch of candles,
Yeah.
however much they cost.
Okay.
I don't know, like gold for as many as you need.
Cool. I'm just planning for if we're going to be in the town for a while. A way to make some money.
Yeah, they cost 1 copper each, so.
Yeah, I'll just do gold. And maybe I'll do that and buy some other like odds and ends and trinkets with it that you would use to like do a seance to predict the future for people.
Seance? Are you going to do a seance?
You could sell a seance.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them their future.
It's
And definitely not
late
mine.
afternoon in the city. The a few stalls are starting to close up. The steady stream of people into the city has reversed, and people are now heading out of the city trying to beat the sunset to get home.
Were there like surrounding
Okay.
farmlands or something out there, or like a suburbs outside?
Well, a lot of people are just heading down into the tents. The main gates of the city, are closed, and then the like small little door in the main gate is being used instead. So the town is quieting down. It's still pretty
Are there-
rowdy on this layer. There's people moving through the streets, and people are going from sober merchants to inebriated
Vagabonds.
good word, inebriated vagabonds wandering through the streets up and down this narrow alley.
Are there any like wildlife, like birds around, like crows or something?
No,
You have still not seen any birds.
there's no birds here. There haven't been the whole time.
Hmm.
Absent.
I wrote a specific trigger for the birds to appear, and you have not hit the trigger.
All right then.
A trigger for birds?
A bird.
It's
trigger.
when my other D&D character shows up, who
That's
now
when we
rules
roll
Barovia in the
69.
past, and the halls are
Oh.
named.
And the timelines merge.
The timelines merge. You meet Ivan.
Haven't they already emerged technically? I mean,
Around this time, a large, very large cart moves slowly, and you see people starting to flock towards it. It has the markings of the first schism on it, and you recognize it as the cart that Ambrose Wachter arrived in to the manor earlier. And this is trundling its way through the streets, and you can see a skeletal hand dismissively waving out the window at the crowds, and people are, screaming and crying. And this begins to head up to the next levels of the. Of
Hey,
the city.
Maefyre, this is your chance.
Wait, can we accost this this coach? Can we accost them?
Accost it.
Accost,
You
yeah.
may accost the coach.
That's a very posh way of just saying nick it.
That doesn't mean Nick. No, it
You
means
can't-
just stop.
Accost is
until-
usually a
I
little
give
violent.
I give Maefyre guidance as she's running up.
Yeah, no, accost is just like just go and stop them and talk to them. So I'm gonna go and run up and
I need
try
a
and like.
dexterity check, Maefyre, to see how well you can push
okay.
through this crowd.
To approach and speak to someone in an often challenging or aggressive way.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it wrong. My mistake.
No, I'm saying this is not a good idea to be challenging or aggressive.
Sorry, did you say dexterity?
Yeah, you're trying to. This crowd is swarming this, and there's a wall of people that you are trying to dip and dive through their feet towards.
Is she gonna get smacked away? I wonder.
Yes, there's
Okay,
no
so
way
like-
accosting
She's so
them.
small.
You have a D4
like-
from guidance. You have a
you
D4
mean-
from guidance.
Do you mean like an acrobatics check?
If you could be more acrobatic, yeah, you could start to hurdle people. I'd take an acrobatics too.
Okay.
I mean, I would help you, but you know.
Goldie help.
Wait,
Once.
Let me help.
Wait, what did
Should
that
I like
guidance
be
do
your wings and
again?
try to pick you up?
Guidance adds plus D4.
like,
you can
I
roll a
got you.
D4 and add it to your roll.
Okay, so I got a. Oh God, how can I go to the
I'm
bottom
sorry,
of this
Odis.
thing? I got 13, 17 then.
Okay, you can get within. You can get right up next to the cart. It's taller than you. You're barely taller than its wheels, but the hand is like directly above you. If you were to shout out, I think whoever in the cart could hear you pretty clearly.
What's his name again? Is it Ambrose?
Sounds a whole lot like your problem.
Fuck's sake. Alright, so I say, okay. What would I say? Hey there, servant of Kellenvor, may I have a moment of your time?
Now.
There's no reaction from the hand.
Okay,
Continues to
can I
just
touch the
wave.
hand? Can I reach out and touch the hand?
I touched him.
Like, grab it, I should say.
Yeah, you can grab it. You kind of
Throw
jump up
it in for a
and
clothesline.
try to grasp it, and it,
Just break-
if you,
break
if
the
you want
wrist
to
off.
hold on to it really tightly, I would
Just
ask
break
for
the
a
wrist
grappling
off.
check. But otherwise, it's gonna just like, ugh.
So, yeah, you said you need a grappling check.
Yeah, how firmly can you grasp this hand as it resists being held?
Wait, what would that be? What check would I do for that one? Grappling check.
It's either strength or dexterity usually. So just another acrobatics or athletics would work.
Is there a possibility
Alright,
that
go
Maefyre is strong enough to keep
athletics.
the grip, but because she's so small that she would now go flying in the air?
That's what I was thinking, is they would just drag her along.
Yeah.
Damn. I rolled a natural one. I can re-roll with my lucky thing.
Good.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm gonna re-roll.
Sorry, Maefyre, I'm not going to give you
This is
information.
absolute bullshit right here.
I want to see
Bullshit.
you get flung around.
I rolled a 2. So
Don't worry, I've got this.
Well, you
the
doubled
hand
your
goes away,
result.
but the cart abruptly stops, and the guards that were escorting the cart move over to you, and they kind of shove you away from the cart and be like, "Ma'am, step back.
Excuse-
No assaulting the high priest."
I don't mean to assault the high priest. I would just have a moment of their time. I'm a fellow servant of Kellenvor who wants to implore them upon their good nature with a request.
He looks at your neck and kind of tries to assess what status you are in life. Did you get one of the fake tattoos done, or the prestidigitation done on your neck?
I don't remember Meshadieme did that, so I'm gonna say no.
we
I
were
don't have
discussing
one.
it, but we never
Discussing it,
actually.
it did
But we
not
never,
happen.
we never
Yeah.
did it.
Mesh did
But I
himself.
will say that I mean, I have my robes of Kellenthal and my emblem on my shield, so they will be able to see that at least.
He does consider that. And he's analyzing it with some type of dice roll.
Like, actually gets
He,
Let me
he-
find out.
He scoffs and she was like, cheap costumes. You don't bear the mark of the high priest's caste. You don't get to speak with them. Stand back and let the cart through.
Cheap costumes? How dare you?
Chef, remind me when we first saw this guy in the manor. Who else was in the thing with him? Was it just the Lord and Lady and him, or was the when
I am
when
having a
Heaven
blank in my memory as well. I can't remember who might be traveling with him. Who you could also call out to in this cart.
that's the
Was he traveling?
Oh,
with someone?
maybe the person we want to meet could be in there?
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, just in case then, just in case, maybe I should just call out her name then. What was it, Van something? What did you say it was? Van the Haven Light? Van Haven Light?
You call out the name Van Havenlight?
When
Is that the name? Is that the name?
Havenlight's
When?
correct. I'm not sure about the first name.
when
Oh, Ven Haven Light. Ven Haven Light, a moment of your time, please.
The door cracks open and the high priest Ambrose peeks his head out and looks at you. Oh, hold on, guard. We do recognize her. A moment, if you will. Maefyre, I believe, correct?
Yes, that's right. We met at the Driscoll Manor.
Indeed. What brings you to Crescent?
Well, amongst other things, I have a traveling companion of mine, Meshadieme, and he had spoken to your senator, and she requested to see him.
Well, she is not quite back yet. She will be in a different coach shortly. She was indisposed this morning, and so she rested throughout the afternoon, so she might be around tomorrow sometime. But I can understand why you'd want to be elevated beyond the riffraff, I suppose.
Elevating.
Well, for one thing, unfortunately, your senator did not leave us with a letter of passage, and we really didn't know how to get up into the upper levels to speak with her. We should be traveling down from the upper levels.
Almost certainly not. People are like still swarming this cart. Like, you're in a massive crowd of people, and he's like, this is not the right place for this. Perhaps we go up. I can at least get you up one level in the city, and we can get away from most of the riffraff.
I'd be most grateful if you could do that.
You had some traveling companions. No, where are they at?
Oh yeah, they're just a little behind me in the crowd. As you see the tall fellow right there.
I'm still marching the bubba.
The guards clear the way and push people out of the way, and it's kind of like the clouds part, and there you guys are just. And the guards all kind of push you. It's like, well, let's go up to the next level. Let's go up to the band of balance, and the cart begins on its way again, and the guards kind of corral you behind it, and you get to the gate, and the high priest gets out and has a tattoo on his neck. It is 3 lines in a circle in the middle of them on his neck. And they check him and then look to the rest of you and see you have no tattoo. But as guests of the high priest, you may rise 1 level above your rank, but no further. You will need to find accommodations at this level. Like, well, Ambrose can go even higher in the city, but he's like, well, at least we can get away from the masses. And in this second layer, it's suddenly stepping from like these bustling markets and streets of noise and people. You are now in, people are walking with like hand in hand raised bourgeois, like people sipping wine on balconies type of situations. You have suddenly found yourselves in a very wealthy part of the city. And Ambrose gets out of the cart again past these, gates, and he's like, well, at least we can talk here. The noise down there is too much to bear. I'm a bit of a celebrity, so to speak, in the church world. So, you said Ven was trying to meet with you? Do you know what about?
Actually, we don't.
Meshadieme.
Actually, we don't. She was insistent that I actually talk to her. Not sure why.
It's not much to go on, unfortunately. Sorry, you're in the steady ring now. You were at the Band of Balance. But the roofs here are a royal bluish color. The streets are paved with cobblestones rather than, just disorganized dirt and, just stone. Everything is much nicer here. There's some greenery in the city growing in planter boxes along the road that rings the level. And then Ambrose is kind of tapping his chin, trying to figure out a way to deal with you. I suppose you could rent out a room from the Bastion of Law as a custode of sorts. Say you were here on official business and they might demand Ven's appearance tomorrow, but they should let you stay at least the night. And then tomorrow, hopefully you can pay someone to perhaps go and fetch Senator Haverlight, but it's expensive. I warn you to move into the circle of the worthy. I find myself a little uneasy on my feet still from the festivities, and I would like to retire. Do you need anything else of me?
Yes, could you put us, if you could just point us in the direction of a contact or intermediary who can pass a message along to Senator Havenlight, so that we may get in contact with her.
You can pay someone in the Bastion of Law to run to the next level and attempt to reach her. I would wait until tomorrow afternoon when she might be in town.
Okay, thank you.
Ambrose gets back in his coach, and the hand kind of gives the let's go movement, and he trundles upward into the city past another checkpoint.
As I whisper to Maefyre, didn't you want to talk to him about the church?
I do, but I don't think it's the right time to try and do that now when he seems under the weather and my questions are quite, let's say, intrusive.
I was not around for the meeting with the senator, but I do believe she pulled Meshadieme aside secretly, perhaps not wanting people to know about it.
Yeah.
Which is really interesting that you just told him that.
Well, there really,
Really
wasn't
great idea. I honestly, fucking brilliant. Awesome. Good job, Maefyre. Let's
Yeah,
just
well,
tell
here's
him
the
about the
thing.
secret meeting.
Well, here's the thing. You and no one else was providing any other way or any other means for us to get up into the upper
No, I
levels.
did, and all of you decided not to listen to me, but I have a forged letter right here to get us up here that I worked on. But no one wanted to use deceitful means, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
I was
So now
thinking
we've
when
told the
you
truth
brought that up,
and are going to
or-
be fucked by it.
because it would be prudent to be more cautious in this situation,
And this was
Grim.
cautious.
and yes, and not
No.
immediately oust ourselves with a forged letter.
Okay.
You see
Regardless,
a few
we're
stray
here
looks from this amount of ruckus is unexpected here, and a guard is approaching from across the pavilion, probably to give you one of the quiet down signs here.
Okay, well, let's go to that place what he said. I've forgotten what it's called now.
The Bastion of Law.
No, he said somewhere to get that not that place. The place where we could stay somewhere for the night.
The Bastion of Law.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same place. Oh, never
Yeah.
mind. Okay, let's just go there then.
Inside this building, you first enter this like exterior courtyard, and it's a well manicured garden. Heading towards the outer rings of the city, you can see the building and the temple extend. The temple of the first schism, you can enter from this level, probably get on some of those balconies that you saw from below. The other side of it is this massive, more plain, boring looking building, but inside you see, hundreds of people at desks, all working diligently and business-like. Inside there's one desk ahead of all of the others, just kind of like a reception desk. And as you enter, the receptionist looks up and says, "Yes, how may I help you? Welcome to the Bastion of Law."
Can we book some accommodations for the night? And we would need somebody tomorrow to send a message up.
A message up to whom?
Senator Haven Light when she arrives.
Interesting. Senator Haverlight has not checked in today. She is still traveling, and so we can get a message to her when she next checks in with the Bastion. Would you like to send one up to wait for her, which might be more expensive, or just wait until she
I'll wait.
reports for duty?
I'll wait until we get some word from her.
Okay, we'll have a note on her file when she arrives. And you needed some accommodations?
Yes, for
6 rooms, please.
six of us.
Will this be on the senator's budget, or will you be paying yourselves?
Senator's budget.
Senator's budget.
I will confirm with the senator's office when she arrives, but
Excellent.
your rooms are considered paid for. You have, you need 6 rooms, it looks like? 5 rooms?
Yes.
Because one of you is a bat. Sorry.
Oh shit! What?
So
you,
5
you
rooms.
just changed, what? Did you change back?
You could no, because I didn't have the
No,
time.
she's
You could
gonna
tell
mu-
them you have a friend on the way.
Did
6,
anyone
please.
consider
We have one more coming in.
With no one
So 6 rooms.
letting her in through the front.
Will they
Over my
need an
shoulder the entire
invitation at the second
5
level?
rooms. 5 rooms and 1 executive.
Yes,
suite, please.
if you can provide that, that would be appreciated.
Sorry, there are no executive suites, but when your
Oh, sorry.
companion
I meant
comes,
the honeymoon suite.
there's, ma'am, there's no honeymoon suite available.
The
These are
presidential suite.
The nice suite.
I stare at Maefyre. Honeymoon suite?
Maefyre.
What?
Give me a persuasion. See if you can.
Oh hell yes. Persuasion.
Can I give negative guidance? Because Storm is grumpy.
No, you cannot give no goddamn negative guidance.
Cutting words. I'm not that kind of part.
Do you know what? That dice didn't even roll. That's bullshit. That
Not
dice
yet.
didn't even roll.
I can
Even
give
roll.
those negative rolls, but I'm a bat.
I,
But you did it. I got 9.
A 9.
Yes.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You do not have access to the presidential suite or the honeymoon suite.
I see.
I can get you a clerk room, which will be sufficient for your needs.
I see.
And they're quite generous. It looks like you haven't been staying in these types of rooms for quite some time, so I think they'll be more than amenable to you.
I'll take the extra key for our friend. I need to go deliver it.
Manor, actually, we're quite acclimatized to a high standard of accommodation.
The clerk gives you a piece of paper that says a companion of these travelers is allowed access to the Bastion of Law, and it's basically would get you into the second level is what you can gather from it. It has a stamp on it, a wax seal on it, and then she hands you 5 6-room keys.
I'll take the extra one for Camilla.
Numbers on them, and she's like,
I'll take this
down the outside, down the hallway to the right. You will find the apartments.
I am going to, when we have time to stop, I am going to add that, like, sketch out that Bastion of Law stamp, so I have it.
Yeah, you have this piece of paper. She
Also-
suggested you could take that to the guardhouse and leave it with them, and so long as you have a... Do you know how, like, a will call works? It's kind of like that. Give them the name that they're looking for, and they should allow you up.
Also, Dally, I was in the restroom when you asked about doing the lying, cheating means. I'm down to help you out.
Yeah,
Camilla would be like,
What? Nobody, you never want to do lying and cheating.
Hey,
All of a sudden, you want to do lying and
I
cheating.
lie all the time.
Camilla.
I love lying. It's great.
Feels with such joy.
I would never lie.
We have
Actually,
3
never lied
people
in
with
my
high charisma here. We should be lying all the
Wait, what do
time.
you mean I never lie? I'm the only
I've
one out
never-
of this
no,
group
I've
that gave
never
a
lied.
fake name on the way
21
into the city.
I was more thinking about you, but okay.
Oh, me? No, I don't lie. I don't lie.
I'll go into the room and just check out the accommodations before we
To the
leave.
best of my ability, I probably compliment people when I shouldn't.
These rooms are like junior suites at hotels. They have like
How
a
many
little
times have you lied about
lounge,
my
a massive
compliments?
feather bed.
You look
kitchens.
great.
Oh, they have
Nice.
a little wash basin.
Yeah,
Good,
seems
I
to
need
be
wash up.
even running water coming from somewhere higher up in the mountain.
Oh, nice.
I took a little bit more damage this morning from the morning ritual, so I'm actually going to wash my hands. And then I'm going to kind of sit in the bed. Because these are single rooms, right, for each individual?
Yeah, you guys have 6 rooms.
It's like the first time I think each of us have been alone outside
Yeah,
of
that's
Camilla and
nice.
Renok. So
Well, I will when I get into his room.
Carrie
I'll like
interrupting.
hop off and.
Are you sure you don't want the bucket?
I'm
Do
going.
you still have that fucking bucket?
Use the bucket.
I'm
You
gonna
took the
lock the
bucket into a
room
high
that I'm in,
society.
so that I don't have to hear the other noise and drool. Wash my hands.
Mhm.
I'm gonna sit in this room that's way too big and just have like a moment to cry about my sister.
Yeah, let's go, Diversion.
And after that, I will drink the potion until the last drop.
Before you do that,
Can any of us
Yeah, I
hear
don't know about
that?
all that.
Can any of us hear it at all?
We're gonna be
Second
having a new
time?
character next week.
Grim's gonna be hanging out in his room doing a seance.
Oh, wait, it's time to say goodbye to.
I was actually gonna go into your room to scheme, and I see you do the seance, and I'm like,
I haven't started yet.
So sincerely, is there any way for us to hear him sobbing in any way? Because if this case, I would go to him.
Sincerely, do you have a backup character, Rob? I just want to know. Just out of interest.
Yeah, we all do, Jodie. Do you not?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, shit. All right.
I don't.
I have one for Wildmount.
I don't really. I just make one.
I was just trying to catch you out.
I have a
I know
backup
you
character.
was.
His name is Meshadieme.
Shiny.
I'll bring Chalcedony back.
One day we should just do a party full of Meshadieme.
Yeah, we're all mesh. Can we all be doppelgangers as well? That'd be
We're
Why
all
would
nice.
anyone ever be a
doppelgangers of the
doppelganger?
doppelganger mesh. All
Yeah.
of us. Mosh Team 6 is what the team would be called.
Rolling that back just slightly, Janus takes one sip, and it burns his mouth and causes him physical pain. And I think he puts the potion back down and reconsiders his action a little bit, as this potion seems like it would kill whoever drinks it.
And he like vomits a little bit in the very clean sink.
Excuse me.
Never an easy out. Well, I suppose for some people this is the easy way. And just I just go over to the door and unlock it and leave it ajar. Sit back down.
Grimm's room door is also open, and there's lots of light coming through it as he lights like 45 candles.
I think
He's
I will
laughing to
go.
himself. There's a little cackling going on, laughing. He's having a good time.
Camilla goes to go into your room, sees it, and then goes into Janus's.
A turn has been made.
Need to find a place to get you back into bat form, or back out of this thing. Did you notice any places outside, Camilla, when we were coming in?
To turn back? No.
Your apartments are private.
Yeah, but
I
they didn't
turned
see her
back
come in.
Renok's-
Oh,
Oh, I see what you're saying. To be honest, I was.
most of the security at this level seems to be at the gate. There's a few people patrolling, but no one actively checking, IDing anyone or anything like that.
I think I'll just say I think I was a little distracted by the argument going on between Maefyre and everyone else.
So did you already change back then, Camilla?
Yeah, I'm.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
back
Then
to
never
me.
mind. I
I
thought you were
turned,
bad
I turned
already.
back in Renok's room
Okay.
and paid him. How much was it for the bucket?
Oh, you didn't pay me.
One.
This is my bucket. I'm keeping it.
One
Oh,
gold.
One gold?
Like,
Okay.
I just give out the gold. Like, no, I will find a use for this. Don't worry.
I will go sit next to you and pull out my mouse.
Does anyone
And
else
stare
want
at
to
it.
explore their trinket?
I'm actually on the bed, lying down. I keep flipping the ring up and down, just like ding. Really unsure what I want to do with it.
Does
In your investigation, you can at least tell that the ring will make you stronger. It'll give you rock hard abs. Your muscles will get stronger, tighter.
Faster.
does the compass work right out of the gate, or is it going haywire without attunement?
You open the compass and it's spinning wildly.
Hmm.
You spend the requisite time to attune, and it's still just spinning randomly.
He doesn't know what he wants. Yeah, the seance I'm doing is around the circlet. It's like on the floor. Grimm, in his recent journey to being connected with the voices of the dead, is trying to find a way to access knowledge about that.
So you're conducting a seance.
Yeah, but I
You
don't
want
have any
to
way
try
to.
to
I
learn
don't have
about
any
the-
spells to help me find stuff. He's just having a good time.
Okay. Well, the circlet, again, you're kind of like doing the partial attuning to try to figure out what it does, and seems like it will, project an image in your mind of your parents and family and all of these stray, distant memories, and try to form them into something that you'll always be able to see.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
Maefyre, anything with your twig?
Yeah. Is it possible for me to? I mean, I'd like to examine it closely, first of all.
It seems to
And-
have some type of magical properties, and you know that, like,
Yeah.
when you crack magical wands, all of their magic explodes at once, and so, in a less refined form, this very well could be a magical twig to, if you break it, it will unleash some form of magic that will, the
Explode in
exact
my
word,
face.
gets all the secrets out of your nearby companions.
Explode in my face. I can't think of any other way that I could examine it.
Wait,
Except
Chamilla,
for have someone else examine it.
crack it open.
Chamilla,
Wait.
you examine your statue, and as you kind of fiddle with it, you can't quite figure out what it does, but you set it down, and kind of all at once, a wave of rats starts to pour out of the statue. So many that it starts flooding the floor of this house, and suddenly you're feet deep in rats, and they burst out of the door, and they just begin pouring out in the city. You see them digging through all of the cabinets in your kitchen, and they just start eating everything. Everything that's edible is being consumed by these rats. Everyone else in the party of rats start digging through all of your bags and eating all of the food that you have.
If rats come into the room, I'm gonna.
Yeah, if I see
Can we kinda-
rats, I'm gonna immediately start whacking.
Also,
Can
can
I-
I grab
can I-
one and then just like pick up the stone statue? Did they go away?
The rats continue to pour out of you. They're running down your body as you as you try to grab the statue. As you frantically try to attack these rats, 5 more replace it. They're not going after you. They're going after everything you're eating. Your bucket of blood is
God.
consumed and not a drop is left.
I just look at you, Janus. I'm like,
What are you
All of
doing?
you look out the front doors of your apartments and see this pestilence hovering
Oh
the
my
street,
God.
pouring down over the layers below and climbing to the levels above.
I'm gonna jump out the window and climb up to the roof.
You start to hear the whistles of the guards starting to sound off in emergency. By this
Oh my
time, there are
God.
rats covering the entire city, and they can't tell where they came from, thankfully, but they all begin to vanish as there's not a single scrap of food left in the city. And that's where we'll resume next time.
Wait. So the rats ate all the food and then the rats left or vanished?
Wait. When
Yep.
you say the city, you mean the entirety of
The
all
entire
the walls
city.
half of the city, right? All the levels.
Everything.
How are we supposed to even know that?
Well, he's just told us.
It'll help with her.
He told us.
What was the wording?
This would
Eating all the-
with me?
make
He
sure
just
you
said it was a
wouldn't
mouse
suffer
that
from
would
your
feed me.
hunger alone.
Wait, what? What's the word?
The statue
Not
would make
sucking
sure
that
you
twig
wouldn't
now.
suffer from your hunger alone.
Oh, that's not what I remember hearing her say.
Oh wow, he played you.
That's not what she told me. She said to make sure that I was not hungry. Wouldn't
just
go
gonna
hungry.
I'm gonna retroactively
Yeah.
say because I was
I'll
thinking
have to
about
look
it.
at the verb and see what the exact words are. Wow.
I was playing around with the ring, and the second I see the mice. Sorry.
I turned back into a bat.
I put it into my pocket. So yeah, I am. Yeah, and I'm on the roof. I would. As soon as I see the bucket consumed, I've jumped out the window. I've gone to the roof.
Jumped out the window from the rat.
I'm like, yeet! I'm climbing up. I'm getting out of here.
Oh god.
And we'll pick that up in 2 weeks or
That's
so.
funny.
How
I
many?
guess
Yeah.
you're all starving with me.
The starvation of
yeah,
Crescent.
we are gonna be all starving with you.
Hold on, let me
Everything
remove
you
my
No,
blood
wait,
and guts.
wait. Mesh has got some cherries or something in his ring. The rats didn't get in the ring.
They would not be able to enter magical demi-planes.
Oh, actually, I think I've got a spell that can make food and drink.
Was I at least able to
we're
eat
fine.
one?
You can
Yeah,
eat
I've
one of the
got-
rats.
Okay. Although I'm gonna say I probably wouldn't, because I think I'd just be so startled I would turn into a
Yes,
bat and
I've
fly
got-
from the air.
I've
Does
got a
it
spell called
count?
create food, and
Because-
I've got a spell called create food and water, so we will not starve. Okay.
The rats disappeared.
You
So
won't.
would it matter? Is it just like the Naruto shadow clones just bite into it? Poof!
All the food is gone.
They ate the food, so.
Why?
they were
Why
real
is the rum
in some
gone?
sense.
Just like
All right, I have an ad that's coming up, so I'm gonna try to close stream before the ad hits. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We'll
Thanks,
see you
Jeff.
next time.
Okay.
I gotta
Anytime.
Is it Saturday yet?